Happy Monday, T Squad. It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade, Married to Medicine, Season 10, Episode 8 review. Okay, so on last night's episode, Heavenly and Jackie are sitting at the table eating breakfast. They're still in Napa Valley. Seems like they've been there for forever. And Heavenly asks the question, can they elevate Sweet Tea? Meanwhile, Heavenly sitting there with this My Little Pony Shirley Temple wig that's sliding off her head. Looking like somebody meemaw. And talking about some, can they elevate her? Elevate her to what? I hope not to your level, because there is none. Jackie over there sitting there looking like Groot. Sitting up there looking like an oak tree. Like, y'all need to stop. Like, really, like, the delusions. So, Sweet Tea even says in her confessional that she don't feel like she has much in common with the ladies outside the fact they all are women and bleed once a month. I think out of everybody, she would have maybe the most in common with Toya, but I agree, like, she really don't have anything in common, especially with Jackie or Heavenly. I think Simone would be a pretty cool chick, but Simone, like, one of them people like me where it take her a minute to evaluate you on whether or not she want to be your friend or not. Like, she feel you out to me. I like Sweet Tea being on the show and being in the group. I just think that she needs to find her place. But I like Sweet Tea. I really do. I'm here for her. We finally get a conversation with the other new girl, Alicia, child. Ain't heard her speak all 8 episodes until today. Like, huh? But okay. So we basically learned that her husband, Kema, is a male chauvinist. He's African, and one of them controlling African men that feel like he's supposed to just go to work and show up and eat dinner at home and and go to bed. Like, that's literally it. She's supposed to take care of the kids, the household, and all that type of stuff. Like, he's one of those guys. Alicia is talking to some of the girls, and she says, my mama taught me you don't need a man. And Toya says something that was very interesting to me, and I want to get y'all thoughts and perspective on this. Toya replies, but as an adult woman, you definitely do. And Alicia was like, yeah, of course. And Toya says, not all the time, but I need a man. And Fedra looked at her like, oh, okay. Do you agree that you need a man? That women need a man? Do you agree with that? I don't, personally. I think that having a partner is an added bonus in life. Do you need one? Absolutely not. Do you need a partner, period? Absolutely not. Whether they're male or female, whatever. I don't think that you need a man in your life. No, I don't. For me, especially in this stage of life that I am in, a partner would be, like I said, an added bonus to my life. You have to add to my life, not subtract. You need to multiply, actually. No dividing, all right? But I've accomplished and done so much on my own that being in a relationship for me would be more so about pleasure and romance. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to laugh with, but I don't necessarily need you. You know what I'm saying? To fulfill me, because I've fulfilled myself. I love me so much than I ever have in my whole entire life. So yeah, y'all let me know. Do you agree with Toya that a woman needs a man? So Eugene and Cecil are back in Potomac, and they're having a conversation about how Kema is going to fare around the women. Because, all of these women are strong, independent, self-sufficient, well-spoken, outspoken women. And they even noticed that, you know, he kind of like puts Alicia at bay. Like they flash back to a scene where she interrupted him talking to the guys, and she was like, "Hey baby, we're ready to go." He was like, wait a second, I'm still having a conversation. Wait. And she just looked at him and said, "Okay," and walked back in. And it was very kind of like dismissive. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know what I'm saying? He could have been like, "Okay, baby, here I come." Or, you know, it was just like, "I'm going to find you. Don't you see me talking?" It was one of them situations. And I was like, ew, gross. Like, okay. Yeah. So we already see moving towards the second half of the season that Kema is going to be a big topic of conversation. And I think that's going to draw a line with Alicia with some of the women. Fedra lets it be known that she don't want to get married again, and says that during her divorce, she was in a really dark space. And this would have been a great opportunity for Fedra to really tap into what happened between her and Candy. It was a safe space to have that conversation. If she wanted to, she could have used that as an excuse to say why she did what she did to Candy. I was in a very dark space. I was hurting. I was, you know, jealous of my friend and their relationships. I wanted to hurt somebody like I was being hurt, and I went about it the wrong. Like, she could have really spun that whole situation if she really wanted to. And this is the big problem with Fedra and why her return to television has been more lackluster, because she hasn't really opened up about anything. We don't know any more about Fedra today than we do when she left, when she got fired from Real Housewives of Atlanta. We have not learned anything new about her. We barely have seen her on the show with her kids. We didn't get a chance to see that man that she was dating, that she obviously only dated to get on the show. We haven't learned anything about her. All we've seen is the funny and the antics that come from her. So, boo. T, we also learned, has been in a lot of pain in her ovaries. She's been bleeding a lot and everything. So she goes to see a doctor, more so like a specialist, and finds out that she has endometriosis, which a lot of women have, but she has fibroids as well too. And she cries in the doctor's office because this is going to make her having a baby even more difficult. And she really wants a baby. She was like, she really wants to be a mom. And she was like, if that's something she's not able to do, it's going to really hurt her and break her. And she thought that this was going to be an easier process than what it is. And she talks to Gregory about it, and he just says, you know, they'll work through it. And hopefully they're able to get the baby of their dreams. I pray that that happens for them and everything. And it was really sad to see, because you can tell that this is something that she really, really, truly wants to do and to be, is a mom. So I'm praying for her, and that they'll find a way to make this happen. Overall, this week's episode of Married to Medicine was more so like a filler episode. For real. Wasn't a lot going on. It was more going on social media, child, than it was on the actual show, which I'll be doing a video about as well. I'm going to give this week's episode of Married to Medicine a D. More so because it wasn't anything going on. It was kind of just lackluster, honestly. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Let's talk about it. Answer my question. Do you think that a woman needs a man and vice versa? Let's talk about it. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.